Coin Bites. Here's your 3-minute take on the crypto OG, Bitcoin. In 2009, a pseudonymous creator.
Before we get into this, welcome on into Crypto Dough. We're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about Ethereum and Bitcoin having this pullback and how that can affect the altcoin market. And is this a good time to DCA, dollar cost average? And I'm also going to go in through a simple, on Trader's View, a simple trading chart. I want you guys to show you guys an outlook on the trading chart. But before I get into this chart, the only thing I ask for you guys to do is smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, get me to 10,000 subs. That's all I ask. I am Crypto Dough. I've been doing this for well over 6 years, and I want to share everything I know with you guys, so together we can go further than Wells Fargo. Now let's get into the show.
Creator called Satoshi Nakamoto revolutionized finance with a single invention, Bitcoin.
Now, some people might ask, what's Satoshi, right? Satoshi Nakamoto is considered a creator and or a group of creator of Bitcoin. Some people might also say that Satoshi is considered the CIA intelligence protocol, right? That's what some people may say. But nonetheless, it is considered Bitcoin. Now, you have Bitcoin Maximus, you have XRP Maximus, you have all different sorts of people. Do I own Bitcoin? Yes. Do I trade Bitcoin? Yes. Do I believe that Bitcoin will be a store of value? I think the government will use it, but I think there's other projects that could be used as a daily more resourceful than Bitcoin. That's why I like XRP, XDC, and XLM, HBAR, and also Quant, just to name a few. Let's continue. And the reason why I'm showing this video, because I understand that it's a lot of beginners in this space, right? I'm coming out with my crypto beginner guide at the end of this month in a couple of days, and actually one day. So expect it to be released no later than the beginning of March. I told you guys I was going to have it ready for you no later than March 15th, but I'm going to deliver that early. So let's continue. It's already finished up. The only thing I'm waiting on is a payment solution, and that's about it.
It's a layer 1 blockchain, and its consensus mechanism is proof of work. Bonus fact: Bitcoin's first block contains a hidden message. This headline.
Now, you have things called proof of work, proof of stakes, proof of pay. It's so many different proofs now, right? But proof of work is okay, but I like proof of stakes a bit better. It just allows more programming. It allows you to do more. It's faster, it's swifter. It's just better for the space.
Line from the London Times serves as both a timestamp and a critique of the financial system Bitcoin was created to challenge. It's the first, it's the biggest, and for many, it's still the best. Bitcoin paved the way for one of the biggest technological revolutions since the dawn of the internet. Satoshi offered the world a decentralized electronic cash solution, an alternative to the trust-based world of fiat currency, where trust can be in short supply. Bitcoin has a fixed supply cap of 21 million coins. How are these Bitcoins generated? Bitcoin mining is essentially a race where miners use powerful computers to solve.
Now, let me give you guys a hint. Also, because I believe in a well-diversified portfolio, so also own, not financial advice, but own some of the stocks that represent crypto as well. Doubling down on MicroStrategy right now. It's at $250. Well, it's at $270. I think it bounced by like $17, but I think it's going to get a little bit lower if Bitcoin goes to 73,000. And I'm going to show you guys why I think that it will hit 73,000, just based on resistance and support. We can make it as simple as possible in the charting, right? Resistance and support. Now, another company that I like as well, you guys need to be writing these things down, right? Because use me as a research center. I spend a lot of time in this field and on these subject matters. Now, Mara is considered ticker symbol MARA. Look it up on the stock market. It is a Bitcoin mining company. You also have something called Riot, RIOT. ticker symbol. That's the ticker symbol as well. Look that up on the stock market as well. These things coincide with producing and mining Bitcoin because they have the computer and they have the space, they have the blocks in order to enable Bitcoin to be Bitcoin, because it's all computers talking to computers, nodes talking to nodes. And I'm going to do a video on how important nodes are and how you can actually earn income by running a node on your phone or your computer or in your car. That's going to be a whole nother different subject matter. But let's continue with Bitcoin.
Solve tough maths problems. The first to solve it adds a new block of transactions to the blockchain and earns bitcoins and transaction fees as a reward. This process, called proof of work, ensures that solving these problems is hard, but verifying the solution is easy. Roughly every 4 years, the reward for mining new Bitcoin blocks is halved. This halving is designed to keep the supply of Bitcoin scarce, and the last Bitcoin is expected to be mined around 2140. It's worth remembering there might be less Bitcoin in circulation than you think. An estimated 20% of all mined Bitcoin is lost or missing. Bitcoin's limited supply also leads some investors to view it as a hedge against inflation.
The beauty of Bitcoin is you put it in an asset that can grow and be a hedge against inflation.
And argue it behaves in a similar way to other finite precious metals like gold. Hence its nickname, digital gold.
That's why they call it the reserve, right? But there's other things such as silver, copper, zinc, that's beneficial to the space as well. We're going to dive into some of those projects like XRP, XLM, XDC, HBAR, Quant, just to name a few, right? XLR, AXL, just to name a few, to let you guys know that these are considered the silvers and the golds.
Bitcoin allows for direct cross-border payments and international remittances. The big benefit is that it cuts out the need for intermediaries like big banks, and that means the users keep a bigger cut. Bitcoin's micropayments via the Lightning Network enable the transfer of very small amounts of value, often fractions of a cent, that TradFi systems keep clear of due to high processing fees. What does that mean in the real world? When El Salvador did this?
That is why next week, I will send to Congress a bill that will make Bitcoin a legal tender in El Salvador.
It meant you could walk into a shop in San Salvador and pay for your coffee in Bitcoin. Interested in Bitcoin? Add it to your CoinMarketCap watch list to track every move.
Okay, so that was a nice
Coinbite.
I like Coinbite. That was very absolutely magnificent based on what's going on in the space. They give a beautiful introduction and a concise introduction, a precise introduction of what's going on. Now look at today's crypto market prices, and I want to pay attention to this right here. I see Bitcoin dominance at a 60%, but pay attention to the fear and greed index, right? You guys see that? Pay attention to the fear and greed index. The fear and greed index right now is at an all-time low, which can be somewhat an all-time high. It's at a 20, it's at a 20, which means that people are very fearful right now. I was taught to buy when people are fearful, right? And this is, to me, one of the opportunities. Do you dump all your money on the sidelines for this right now? I wouldn't advise so, but if you choose to, that's on you. I think it can get lower. That's why I believe in dollar cost averaging and or limit orders. What's the limit orders? Limit orders are automated orders that you put for when they hit a certain strike price. When they hit a certain price, you execute that order. That's it. So crypto like to move when people are asleep. Like right now, it's 2:33 a.m. in the morning. This is when crypto generally moves. The mass amount of people in the world are considered sleep. Mass amount of people. So with that being said, why not set up an automation? That's why I like AI and I like technology, because while you sleep, you should be making money while you sleep and or executing or being active while you sleep. Because one thing I can tell you about money and crypto and anything along that nature, right? It don't stop. It's a 24-hour market for a reason. It's not like the stock market where things can be on pause and you got to wait until 9 a.m. Eastern time to do a trade, or you could trade your futures or anything along that nature. This market never closes. So you need some form of an assistant, right? Which is, I believe in automation that will actually help you to conquer this crypto world. Now, we told you what Bitcoin was. It did an awesome thing on that. Now let's go to actual Bitcoin and let's see. Okay, in a day, it is in one day, it is down 2.76%. In 7 days, it's down 11%. In a month, it's down 16%. It was at 105. It is now at 86 K. In a year, of course, it's up 54%. So, this is actually good. It's a great retracement to me. I think that it's doing a retracement to actually eventually pull up. That's what I personally believe. But you guys let me know what you think, right? I think they're trying to shake people out of the market. A lot of leverage position has been liquidated. So they're trying to shake people out of the market so then the institution can buy more. Like smart money are literally buying more. Some people might say, well, this is the top of the market. I don't even think the bull cycle actually even begun yet. I don't believe so. I do not believe so at all. Now let's go to some charting for Bitcoin. Let me stop sharing the coin market cap. And in fact, let me give you guys that sighting as well, because that's part of my my ebook that's coming out. I show you guys where to go to actually find this information, because a lot of people don't know how to navigate the space. So coin market cap is one of the instruments that I use in order to research about the coins and or to have daily data, daily update. See, crypto is something that it changes every day. 1 minute you might think it's in an upward direction, the next minute it might be it might be trending down, right? But if you zoom all the way out, then you would know, as like right now we're still in an uptrend. We haven't broken down to actually even be in a low trend. Now you have different ranges, and that's what's going on right now. You have the different ranges. So let's go to Trader's View. Let me stop sharing that. No, in fact, let me put that first of all. Let me put that in the sourcing as well. Also, go to the description if you're trying to buy Bitcoin, right? Use my links. You get discounts, and you actually get cash towards your purchase if you're just opening up an account. I have a Coinbase link, a crypto.com link, an upload link. And if you want to protect your assets, which I strongly advise, then also use the Ledger link that I have as well. You guys get a discount on it and or money towards your purchase, right? Which that's why I say together we can go further than Wells Fargo. Let's go to Trader's View. Let me stop sharing that real quick. Now let's go to Trader's View. And let me show you guys just a simple charting that I'm doing. Simple. You don't have to make this thing too complicated. But this is a simple chart that I'm doing right now, right? Right now you have this is the Bitcoin charting US dollar index, right? The top, now these blue lines that I drew, these horizontal lines that I drew, is the bottom and the top, right? And this is based on historical data. In fact, I can draw another line as well. Give me a horizontal line, and I want to draw a line right here. Okay, we're just going to break it down into 3 lines, right? Let me know if you guys can see that. Okay, since I know you guys can see that as much, let me zoom in on the charting. Zoom in on this actual page. Take that off. Let's zoom in. Okay, I want you guys to be able to see it as well. All right, let me know if you guys can see that. Okay, the numbers are a little scribbly scrabbly. I'm trying to work on, hold on. Can you guys see that a little better? Okay, you guys can see that a little better, right? So this is Trader's View, the trading view. And I want to show you guys. Okay, I drew this horizontal line. This is at 108,000, And then the bottom is at 72. Let's just say 72,000. Now, one might ask, well, how did you get 72,000? Right? Now, I got 72,000 based on the fact of 72,000 based on the fact that it was I got 72,000 based on the fact that this was old time resistance. What's resistance? Resistance mean that it's a point on where that you're resisted and you're rejected, right? And that's when the bears come in and actually push your prices down, right? You could tell every time you go up to 72,000, resistance, boom, you come back down to 63. You go back up to 73,000, 72,000, resistance. You go back down. You come back up. You go back down. You come back up. You go back down. You come back up, all the way up. This time you broke through, and you had a rally to 106K, 108K, right? So now I want to show this a little better. I want to know, how do you zoom in all the way? Okay, so now the fact that you have been rejected at 108,000, right? You did another rejection at 108. This is, I call that the back man. You go up, you go down, boom. Now you come back down. Now, right now, currently, you're at 80. It wicked all the way down to approximately 81,000, right? Currently, right now, you're at 86, right? I got the 72,000 based on now your resistance can now be your support. So if it breaks past 72,000, it can go down some more, right? It could be a free fall. It could be a free fall all the way down to, which I highly doubt. That's why I did those 3 lines for you. I highly doubt. Look at the formation. Look at what's going on. I tell people, when you're in doubt, zoom out. When you are in doubt, you should zoom out, right? So that's why I did those 3 lines. You have the top is at 108. You have the support, which is 72,000, which used to be old resistance. And then you have another support at $38,000, right? I'm not saying that Bitcoin is going to go all the way down to $38,000. It could in the crypto winter, but it maybe go back down to 70, 60, 50, maybe. This may be our last chance actually seeing Bitcoin under 100K. This may be our last chance. Who knows, right? No one truly knows that. So I'm saying it all to say Bitcoin can go down. A lot of people, including me, I'm calling for Bitcoin to go down and bounce off its support, because when the last time have it actually went down to its bottom support at 72, 73,000? I haven't seen that in a while, right? When has the last time that Bitcoin went down to 72, 73,000? It seemed like it ran all the way up, and then now you're getting a little bit of resistance at 108, right? Michael Saylor kept on buying more, and I'm sure that he's going to buy more when Bitcoin hits somewhat of a support, or this is considered maybe the floor, right? Maybe the all-time lows might be in at 72,000. Then it can bounce all the way back up and get to 108 and beyond, right? So I wanted to show you guys that that's where we got the $72,000 from, because that's actually based on previous resistance. And this was what, March 2024, Saturday the 9th, March 2024. That was one of its resistance points. You also have April 8th, 2024, another resistance point at 72. You had another resistance point right there on October the 30th, 2024. And then that's when it shot out of there. That's when the volume spiked. The volume right here at the bottom. That's when it shot up on out of there. And then now we're having a bit of a retracement. Now, another reason why we could be having retracement as well, a lot of people don't know this, is simply because of tariffs. I made a conclusion the other day, and I did this on my healthy discussion show. You guys go check that out when you get a chance. And we talked about gold and how a lot of people are flying their gold into the United States because once it's inside the United States and they do a gold tariff, right, then everything else outside of the United States will be subjected to a 25% increase, right? A 25% tariff. So if you already have it here, you don't have to pay that 25%. So imagine making 25% on something that's worth $3,000 gold prices. That's an extra $700-800, right? Just 25%. So I think right there, people are moving before the market, like JP Morgan, because they have the information before most do. And then watch everyone else follow suit. Now let's get on and let's talk about Ethereum and the altcoin markets. Now, if Bitcoin goes down, the altcoin markets goes down as well, right? So I think this will present a grand opportunity to buy. I've been buying more altcoins, but I've been dollar cost averaging on these altcoins, right? I didn't empty out everything yet because I'm waiting for it to get to 72,000. Sometimes you got to let the price come to you. I'm waiting for it to get to 72,000. Once it hit that 72,000 mark, then I can load up as well. Load up even more. Over leverage, and I could do all those things at that point. That's my plan. Now let's go into Ethereum because Kathy Wood just sold a lot of her Bitcoin to get Ethereum, and it may be more profits in Ethereum, not dissing Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is still considered granddad. That's grandfather. You need granddad around. He knows all, right? But you also need grandma around too, and to me, that's considered Ethereum, right? That's like you need the king on the board, which is if we're playing chess, that's considered Bitcoin, but you also need a queen on the board, which is considered Ethereum, right? You need the rook, and I call it the knight. That's XRP. That's the knight. So let's look at Ethereum, right? I'm going coin market cap and look at Ethereum. Then we also going to do just a real simple charting on Ethereum as well. Let's get back over to coin market cap. And this one is going to be Ethereum. And let's look at the importance of Ethereum and why people are considering buying Ethereum. And why did Kathy Wood sell her sell some of her Bitcoin positioning? Why did Kathy Wood sell some of her Bitcoin positioning for Ethereum? Why did Kathy Wood sell some of her Bitcoin positioning for Ethereum? Okay, coin market cap. Here we come again. Coin market cap. Here we come again. Okay. I don't know what's going on with coin market cap right now. Or maybe it's the computer. Maybe I have too many things open. Close, close, close. ETH. Okay, I'm going to do another upload on Ethereum, but I wanted to let you guys know about Bitcoin. In fact, let's go to ETH. Anyway, on that note, some type of technical difficulty is going on. I'm gonna do another video on Ethereum and upload that real quick. You guys click the link down below. I appreciate everyone for tuning on in. This is another episode of Crypto Dough. Put on your seatbelt. It is time to take off in 5, 4,